Yeah. Um,
I'll throw in an honorable mention there because it's similar. For me, to Stargate was The Fifth Element.
yeah,
That
I thought about that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would put that on my top five, but I was really trying to limit it to five, so I picked a theme. But The Fifth Element was a great movie,
Yeah.
and it had that same idea of like this has been buried here by aliens thousands of years
Mhm.
ago, kind of thing. So,
Flying cars.
mhm.
Um, I put down Sphere.
Okay,
You ever see that one?
I did. Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was that like a warp gate or something buried at the bottom of the ocean, or there was a sphere that was putting off weird signals.
It was putting off weird signals, and like if you
like horror, it was
it
like
was-
hell basically
it
at
was
the bottom of the ocean.
yeah, it was kind of hell. It made the people who touch it or go into it get this power where no matter whatever they think happens.
Mhm.
So basically, all their fears, everything bad that was happening, was just those people's fears
Mm-hmm.
happening. And then at the end, it was crazy because they kept seeing on the computer screen unknown event, but it was from the past or future something. And then when they come back from the ocean, they all vowed to just forget about it. So that completed the unknown event. So it was just a big cycle.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember it ended like this could happen again because they basically all forgot about it, and because was it because their thoughts were becoming reality, they forgot about it, or they chose to forget about it, so
to forget about it because they didn't
like
want,
almost like a memento type thing.
Yeah, they didn't want to have this power or whatever.
So basically, could have replayed the movie again from the beginning and be like, "You guys were just there," except for all the dead people.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. What else?
For a TV show for me, Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Oh, I love that one.
So this summarizes. I think it's better than all the Terminator movies for me, but this is like includes that whole Terminator universe. But the Sarah Connor Chronicles was a great TV show.
Yeah, it has that artificial intelligence thing
Yeah.
because Skynet started out as a chess program hooked up to that one computer guy.
Yep.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yep. That's why it's in my top five. It falls into the artificial intelligence gap.
Yeah.
So.
I put down The Matrix.
Okay.
Because that one, the first one.
Yep.
The whole idea of reality versus not reality. Dream. Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I've got that. It ended up being an honorable mention.
Yeah. I don't know if I would be like that one guy who'd make a deal with the agents. Like, I just don't want to know anything. I just want to have a good life. Yeah.
I don't care that I'm a battery. Just give me back my dreams.
Yeah.
Nice.
What you got? You got so many on your sheet.
I'll throw out two more honorable mentions for me.
Okay.
X-Files, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Firefly.
I know you're going to say that.
To honorable mention.
Oh, I thought that would have been in the real.
No, it's... See, I'm trying to be consistent with my honorable mentions to artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
I seriously enjoyed both shows. They didn't go... Firefly did not last long enough for me to get everything out of it.
Yeah.
It's a great show, and I watch it whenever I don't have any show I want to watch. I go through a season of Firefly again.
Yeah.
The season of Firefly again. But yeah, they got honorable mentioned. So I will tell you the show that I bumped Firefly for, and this might tick off some people.
Okay, all right.
But Battlestar Galactica.
I didn't get into that show.
I rank it higher than Firefly.
Do you?
Yeah, I really do. Because it was so much more developed and had multiple seasons to it and everything. Had a great spin-off show. Battlestar Galactica had a prequel show that came out after it called Caprica, which was even more sci-fi-ish. It was about the development of the Cylons.
Mm-hmm.
And it was no action, like none of the Cylon War hadn't happened or anything like that. But it was all very intellectual and mind, about developing
Right.
the Cylons. So
Huh.
I really enjoyed Battlestar Galactica.
I never got in. I never saw the movie.
Yeah.
Never got into
They had like
the show.
3 or 4 movies.
Oh, okay.
Some of them were just like extended episodes, like hour and a half long episodes.
Wasn't John Travolta in one of them? No.
Not that I remember.
Okay.
Nope. Edward James Olmos.
James Olmos.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't the guy of Scientology write those books? L. Ron Hubbard. Yeah, he did. I'm gonna Wikipedia that. He did. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just.
That would be saying it's bad for me.
No.
He did not.
Yeah, he did. L. Ron Hubbard. L. Ron.
All right, what's your next? I'll look it up
Okay.
so that I can tell you you're
My-
wrong whether you are or not.
My one of my all-time favorite sci-fi TV shows is The Twilight Zone.
Okay.
The show is so good. It always made me think, and there was always like a twist, but it wasn't like an M. Night Shyamalan twist, like, oh, I see that one coming.
Uh-huh.
Like, it was always just different than what I expected. Like, I remember this one episode called A Nice Place to Visit, and it was like this burglar that
No.
okay.
I'm listening.
No, okay.
A nice place to visit. Burglar.
Okay. Did you find it?
I know what you're thinking of, so I gotta correct you, but keep going.
Oh, you've seen this one?
No, keep going.
Oh, okay. Dune. It was the guy who wrote Dune.
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway. Yeah, this like petty burglar steals all his life and then he dies and then he's up in heaven and he has his guardian angel and then it's just a pleasure city. So the guy every time he goes to a casino he wins, he gets all the women, and then after a couple months he's like, oh man, this is so boring, where's the excitement in life, I want to go to the other place now. And then his guardian angel's like, you are in the other place. Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
You know, like the pleasure, the overload in pleasure made it hell, not pain.
Nice.
So yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because it seems like the character tends to always get their comeuppance, you know? Like, they want something a certain way, and then when they really get it, it's like, oh, no, this is not how I imagined this.
So I think you might like, similar to the Twilight Zone, is Black Mirror.
Is that new?
Netflix just came out with a new season of it
Okay.
this past Friday.
Black Mirror.
But it's got it had 2 seasons before. It's a BBC show. It's 3 episodes per season, I think.
So only 6 episodes?
6 episodes total, hour and a half long each.
Okay.
But each one is very Twilight Zone style, like, and it's my 5th. I think I'm already at number 5.
Okay.
It's my 5th that I picked because each episode is completely standalone. So the first episode is it's a very dark show, and the first episode is very disturbing. Skip it if you have to.
Okay.
But push past it because the second one is completely different story, different characters and everything.
Okay.
So Black Mirror, though, it examines life if technology went bad, kind of thing, like the bad side of social media, the bad side of memories and things like. So one of the stories is these people get this implant behind their ear that can actually help them replay and rewind their memories, so that they can review them at the end of the day, or so that they can relive different moments in their life and stuff like that. So it's got, each episode is a completely different story, like I said, but really fantastic, great, thought-provoking kind of sci-fi.
Okay.
Very much like a
Awesome.
Twilight Zone
Yeah.
kind of thing. I haven't done the new episodes from Netflix yet, but they just released 6 episodes in their 3rd season, so they've already doubled the number of movies out there.
I will.
So the L. Ron Hubbard thing that you were thinking of.
What am I thinking of?
Battlefield Earth.
Oh, Battlefield Earth. That's why I thought about John Travolta.
That's when you're thinking
my
John
gosh.
Travolta. And it's no wonder you're like looking at me weird when I'm talking about Battlestar
I'm just
Galactica.
like-
Because that movie completely sucked so bad. That
Okay.
is not what I'm talking about
because
at all.
And it wasn't just you. It's anybody that talks about Battlefield Earth. I'm looking at them. Or
Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica.
Mhm.
Every time they're thinking of that, I'm thinking Battlestar Earth. And I'm just like,
No.
really?
No. Absolutely not. No. That's what
Man.
I was like, L. Ron Hubbard. He
Yeah,
could have
that's-
written Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely not. Disassociate those two things
Okay,
in your brain.
it's-
Give me some more credit, Charlie.
I don't
Jeez.
know.
Battlefield Earth was terrible.
Hey, people like what they like. I don't judge. I just criticize. No.
All right. So now that that's out of your head,
Yes.
give Battlestar Galactica a try. Wipe
BSG.
Yes. Wipe Battlefield
Okay.
Earth out of your brain forever.
Not Scientology nor John Travolta.
Oh my gosh, I'm like John Travolta in Battlestar Galactica. I'm like trying to think of like a minor, cameo that he might have had. I'm like, no, I don't think so.
Nah, he was full member of the whatever the other one was.
He was the main bad guy.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I did listen to Rod Sterling, the guy who made Twilight Zone.
Mhm.
Like, he'd always narrate the show or whatever in the beginning, but he was like in his basement recording like intros and stuff. It was the creepiest thing ever
Mhm.
because it was just like that old time recorder where you hear things, and it's just like, yeah, man, and the sum of all his fears. Okay, no, that's not right. And he'd record it again. It was just so creepy.
Mm.
Ugh.
Trying to get the perfect intro
Yeah,
recorded.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. That showed always stuck in my mind. Just
Mm.
very thought-provoking. Any
I'm-
others?
I'm
You're
out.
Yeah, okay.
I've got 3 honorable mentions to go. But
Okay, go ahead. Let me hear you.
So this one was close to making my top 5 because it's along the same lines, but I'm seriously loving Westwood.
I know you
I know
are.
I've talked about that like
I
the past 4 episodes, but it's 4 episodes into it now. It came out last night. I haven't watched it yet, this week's yet, but I can't put it in my top 5 because it's still not fully developed. It's only 4 into 10 in this season or something, but I'm seriously enjoying it. It's doing a great job. Talking about AI, talking about, do they feel things? Can they, can we just abuse them and do whatever we want to them with no repercussions kind of thing? So, because they basically are in this Wild Wild West theme park, and they're the characters in this play that people pay money to come into this theme park and live out their fantasies and stuff.
yeah.
But you can kill them, and they just rebuild them and repurpose them, put skin on them, wipe their memories, and send them back out there and stuff. And it's just like it's building to how much longer can these they're called hosts in the show because they're hosting this Wild West town kind of thing. But how much longer can you push against them before they start?
Yeah.
Before the AI starts to
Realize. Yeah.
become self-actualized and know what's going on and stuff like that. So it's really exciting. So looking forward to more from it. So
I had another honorable mention for it's an honorable movie, but Sixth Day. It was
that
about
was an apocalypse one, wasn't it?
No, it was about clones.
Oh, I'm thinking End of Days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sixth Day, yeah. It was basically this scientist who would create bodies, and then if you die, you have like a day to take your memories and put it in a new body so you could live forever.
Mm-hmm.
And but it turns out that at the end that Arnold was a clone. So it was just like, what?
Mm-hmm. He'd already
Yeah.
done that once.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah.
I love that stuff.
And it got into philosophy and religion, isn't this all up to God who made us? It's just very interesting.
Nice.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
It might have made my top 5. 'cause
Okay. Well, I just told you
that's
the
along
ending,
the
so
lines that I like. So
it's a 20-year-old movie, man.
I probably did see it way back
Yeah.
then. Didn't think much about it.
Yeah.
So
Did you have any more?
yeah, I've got 2 more. One is fun. So Galaxy Quest.
I didn't see that. Is
You
that
haven't seen
Tim
that one?
Allen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tim Allen. It's a spoof on Star Trek fans and conventions and stuff
Yeah.
like that. We're actually going to do it for our next movie night. We're going to do Galaxy Quest and Mystery Men, the Ben
I
Stiller.
like Mystery Men, yeah.
So
I've
we're going
seen
to do a
that one.
doubleheader of that one, so if you can make it out.
Okay.
But Galaxy Quest is like basically the washed up Star Trek actors at a convention, and then real aliens
It really
come to
happens.
the convention, and they're like, we've seen. It's kind of like a Three Amigos type story
Yeah,
in that
okay.
sense. It's like the aliens don't realize they're watching a TV show. They think that these are real space heroes, and so they kidnap them and take them. Ask them to come help fight this other alien kind of thing out in space. So it's hilarious. It's a great show. Like 1997 or 98
yeah.
it came out. So
Cool. I had an honorable mention. This is
Okay.
on Netflix. It's
Mhm.
called Time Lapse. It's a movie about semi-time travel.
Okay.
But it's basically these three people. They find a camera, and when you take a picture, it reveals what's going to happen in that picture in the next day. So what they would do is they would take pictures of the newspaper, and they would know what horses to bet on and stuff.
Of
But
course.
Yeah. But the problem, I would be like, why don't you just do the lottery or something instead of that? But the problem was they got hooked on it. So, like, say I took a picture of this mug. If today I didn't have that mug there, and it took a picture of it, something bad would happen.
Sure.
So then they would
Repercussions of
messing up the
this
time.
space-time continuum.
Yeah. So they would get hooked on it. So then they would have to recreate everything, and it was just bonkers. It was
Nice.
haywire. Yeah.
Speaking of, because I'm surprised more time travel stuff didn't get on your list,
Yeah.
including like Back to the Future.
Yeah.
But have you tried Frequency yet on the CW?
No, I didn't. I
I've
haven't.
really been enjoying
Is it good?
it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm 3
Darn it.
episodes into that. But it's very much the exact same thing. It's like every little decision that you make, and it's from 2016, she's talking to her dad in 1996, and everything that she does and tells him ends up changing something.
Oh.
And the way that they get around the whole how would she know? She has memories of everything the way that it was, and also gains the memories when something
When it
changes.
changes.
So she can see both of them side by
Oh,
side
wow.
and say, I knew this had happened, but now this is the reality kind of thing.
Yeah.
But everybody else, they don't notice that the world has changed.
Wow.
But it's been enjoyable. They're doing a good job handling that one.
So that's on Hulu?
The
Or
CW
just
app.
CW app. Okay.
Yep.
Another
And you can
app.
watch. Well, I mean, you can watch it on just the browser if you go to CW
okay.
TV. So that's been enjoyable.
Nice.
What was that one that we watched on Hulu?
Primer.
Yeah, that was another. Yeah,
That one you want to talk about a movie that will mess your brain over about time travel? Primer.
yeah. You need to watch it more than
Yeah.
once.
I saw it 3 times,
And
and
you
I
still need to
every
watch it
time
again.
I'm just like, what?
Yeah. I didn't include any of those in there.
Yeah.
But I would say that's like my second favorite
Yeah.
sci-fi category
Yeah.
is the messing with the future and the past and time travel stuff.
Yeah.
So
I'm not. There's some horror movies that are like, I guess that would be Aliens horror / sci-fi, but I'm not really big into that. Like I saw.
Sharknado.
Yeah, I never saw that one. I did watch Prometheus.
Yeah.
That was like a Alien prequel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all right.
Sharknado's fantastic, but it's not horror.
It's just funny.
No, it's fantastic.
How many is there? 3?
3, 4.
Okay. 4?
A fourth one came out this summer. It just hasn't come out on Netflix yet. It won't come out till January probably. Sci-Fi Channel has committed to doing a Sharknado movie every July until people stop watching them, and they're just getting better. I'm serious. They are getting better.
Really?
So everybody didn't believe me until we did Sharknado movie night, and of the 4 that were there, they will all attest these movies are
Oh,
fantastic. By the time you get to Sharknado 3 and they go to space, it's amazing.
Once you go to space.
I'm kind of wondering, like, where could they go in 4 that they didn't already explore in 3? But
Back to Earth.
My wife's uncle, who
50
has
years.
sci-fi and loves the Sharknado movies too. He's like, I didn't think they could get better than 3 either, but they did. 4 is fantastic. Like, okay, sounds great.
So they're pretty entertaining.
Oh, they're hugely entertaining.
Okay.
So more so in a group, but still, watching them by yourself, they're
Hmm.
amazing.
Never seen any of them.
I brought myself to do it last December. I watched 1 and 2, and then 3 came out like a couple weeks later. I was just like, these are out to 3. I'm just gonna have to do it. So I did it, and they're great. So,
switching subjects. Did you see The Accountant?
not yet.
Oh, okay.
I want to, but I
just
haven't had a
wondering.
chance to go yet.
Yeah.
So I probably won't until I get back from my trip.
Yeah. Cool.
I got one more honorable mention
Okay.
because it's unique and I hadn't seen anything like it.
Okay.
But it kind of fits into the post-apocalyptic kind of sci-fi, which I didn't have any real shows on here about that either. I guess Fifth Element could kind of be.
Yeah.
No, Fifth Element technology still works.
Yeah.
This movie, I saw it on Netflix about a year ago, and it was really good because it was unique. But it's called Snowpiercer.
Oh, is that Chris Evans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a train, basically, that has to keep on moving or else their world will end, I guess.
Oh.
But, like, the world is frozen over, and this Snowpiercer train can break up the ice that's on the train tracks. And it keeps moving, and that's how everybody
functions.
There's like stuff growing on the train. There's food and supplies. There's a whole caste system. So that's basically the idea: is the people at the back of the train are the poorest, and the people at the front of the train are the wealthiest, and the people in the back support the people in the front and everything like that. And Chris Evans is at the back making his way to the front in a rebellion kind of thing.
Oh, wow.
But it was such a unique story. I'd never seen anything like it.
I saw it.
Seriously enjoyable. I liked it a lot.
Huh. I'll put it
So.
down. Snowpiercer. Captain America 4. Snowpiercer. Isn't that kind of funny, though? Because he's Captain America and got trapped in an iceberg. Snowpiercer.
Oh, that's right. I didn't think of that one. Nice.
Cool.
So that's
yeah.
my list.
All right. So, yeah, I'm going to watch some of these now. Where can people find you?
I'm on Instagram at CP_EH and I blog daily at barrettyoung.com.
Okay. And I'm on Twitter at Charchangs. And don't forget to support us at patreon.com/HadoukenDebt.
Hadoken!